How old are you?
34.
At 34, have you ever been married before?
I have
And how long was your marriage?
8 years.
Now, why throw it away after investing so much time?
Because at one point you realize that it's time to let it go. Because you have only one life and you have to respect somebody else's also decisions.
What made you realize that it had to end?
It's not always one thing. It's not like, oh, you stubbed your foot a certain type of way, now I automatically don't like you. It's a certain things that accumulate over time.
How did you feel in the beginning of your marriage as opposed to the end of it?
I feel like I changed, he changed, we both grew so much, and we both respect each other so much at the end of the relationship and the beginning of a relationship.
So there wasn't animosity or cheating or
No.
arguments and toxicity?
Nothing.
It was a perfect marriage.
It was a perfect marriage to the end. And it was such a great, even the breakup was so great, honestly.
So in your position, would you ever get married again?
100% absolutely.
This is the exact type of stuff on why guys don't get married, and really just avoiding relationships entirely, because we have a woman here saying her marriage was perfect, yet she still broke it off, and we all know obviously it wasn't. But if you can't even really name anything, then I guess it wasn't all too bad. So to all those Matt Walshes of the world that just say you need to pick better, well, from the sounds of it, this is as best as it's gonna get, and it's still not good enough to keep her around. And the best answers you're going to get on why it didn't work are contradictory statements and ambiguous terms like we grow apart. So it's no wonder that guys aren't doing this anymore. The risks are far too high for absolutely no reward. And I think the worst part of this whole thing is these women gaslight themselves thinking that there's something out there for them. Like, ma'am, you're 34, but you look 54. No one wants that other than horny dudes just looking for a hole. And you delude yourself into thinking that this is the same genuine relationship you just gave up, when it's usually just lust at best. But I think the grand delusion, particularly to this woman, is that she said she'd get married again. Why would you get married again? You had the perfect marriage and it still wasn't good enough. Who would marry that after hearing, well, he did everything right and I still left? Like, what do you think that says about you? This would be the same woman saying in a few years how she misses having a family. And unfortunately for us, the human lifespan isn't really conducive to start a family at 50. She is right about one thing though, that you only have one life. So if you want to throw it away to be street meat, that's fine, but just don't come crying back.